It's a sad month, everyone. We had a loss. Watch to know more. Welcome to Prexiprex again for a monthly Reef Aquarium update. As I mentioned earlier, yes, we did have a loss. I lost Sir Lancelot, which for all of you who don't know who he is the Royal Grama. He's been doing quite fine. He was eating well, not very much, but he's kind of a picky eater. He doesn't eat all the shrimp I put in all the time, but sometimes he comes and eats it. What he loves is the reef roids, which I target feed my corals from time to time. Every time I start feeding reef roids, he just comes and eats it. I don't know, he's a weird character. However, he's a very shy fish. He's always been a very shy character. And last week, I couldn't find him anywhere. I mean, last week he was like very much into hiding, wouldn't come out, even every time when I'm feeding. And this week, what happened was I couldn't see him anywhere. I was just trying my best to figure out where he is. And at one point I was like, well, whatever happened to him? Maybe he died, but he didn't float anywhere. Is he laying in the bottom? So I wasn't sure what's happening. So today I did my regular water change. I was doing a bit of a 50% water change again because I had a bit of an algae bloom again. So I was wondering what's happening. I tested the parameters in between. They were all pretty much on par. It's a little bit spike in the phosphate, but it's expected. But then again, when I was changing my water, I just found Sir Lancelot nudged in between the rocks somewhere in the bottom, the backside. I don't know how he got there. I don't think he actually got stuck. I think he pretty much, one of my theory was that he starved himself to death, maybe something went wrong. He didn't like the food, I don't know what. So he was completely eaten out. I'm pretty sure Ross and Stripey just kind of started to snack on him, snack on his body after he died, unfortunately, and that might have also caused the algae outburst, in my opinion. So I took him out. This was his state when I took him out. So the sad thing out of the way, I have realized that the Cheeto that I have in my sump is very less. Oh, and by the way, last week I cleaned my entire sump. Take a look at how my sump looks now. So as you can see, I spent the entire weekend last weekend going through all my sump, and boy, it had so much algae growth, especially where the water flows into the filter sock. That area was like, I had to literally like put my hands in and like pull them out. Like there was so much algae. And one thing I realized is like that Cheeto wasn't doing much, and the algae is actually growing in all the other places of the sump. The Cheeto wasn't growing that much even after I put the light and everything. So I thought maybe it's time to look for a protein skimmer. The protein skimmer that came with my 150 Aqua One Reef Tank kit was not quite good, and it has to be like I had to hang it from one of the side panels inside the sump, and it would cause this weird vibration. It kind of gets to my head and started giving me headaches. I don't know, it was so weird and it wasn't doing much of a job. So I thought, you know what, I'll go for a different protein skimmer. And after doing a little bit of research, I just placed an order for Bubble Magus Curve 5. I believe that should be enough for my tank. I'm still not going to throw away the little bit of Cheeto that I have. I'm going to just put it into one of the overflow compartments and see what's happening. But I'm definitely going to take off the light, which also means that I cannot have the Cheeto. Whatever, I don't know. The protein skimmer is going to take for a while to come. I checked with my local fish store and they said they have no idea when they're going to get any more Cheeto, and I don't want to put someone else's Cheeto from someone else's tank into my tank either, for risk of pests and everything. So I thought, you know what, it's time I try the protein skimmer route and see how that works, because that green hair algae doesn't seem to be going down no matter what I did. And also I have this weird thing where my alkalinity keeps dropping. Like I don't know why. My LFS told me that it's a good sign. That means your carbonates and everything are being used. So I've been dosing, but no matter how much I dose, I cannot go below 6. I'm trying to stick to 6 and trying to push it as much as I can, but I'm finding it hard. But I'm continuously dosing, and let's see how that goes. I also started dosing Aquaforest Amino Plus and one more thing. I don't know which, I forgot which one it is. It's in the fridge. Can't be bothered right now, guys. But I will definitely show you, because I currently have stopped dosing because of the algae growth. I'm kind of restricting my feeding as well. So I don't think it makes any sense to me for me to show you right now. But other than that, I haven't had any major new additions to the tank. I'm just letting things grow. My Zoa colony is very temperamental. Sometimes they open up, sometimes they don't. I literally painstakingly have used a tweezer to pull out all the hair algae in their little rock. As you can see, they're a bit more cleaner now. So here's my Zoa garden. As you can see, they're all opening, but these ones, they're being very shy. Yeah, they open and they close, and this bottom one hasn't opened since the past 2 weeks. This is as far as it opens, but I've seen it open a little bit more. That one, well, I don't know if it's still alive or not. Hopefully it is, because that had nothing but algae on it, and I had to literally brush it off. So I don't know if I hurt it or anything, but yeah, that's where it is. And as you can see, I still have some green hair algae. Let's hope I fix that with the protein skimmer. So Zoa is like opening, and like they're kind of like being okay. Sometimes they don't open, but I'm just giving it time because I need to get the green hair algae really under control. Also, one of my green star polyps is just being so shy. It just wouldn't open up. Last week when I did a water change, it just came out a little bit and then went back in, and then a little bit out and then went back in. I doubt it could be due to the alkalinity, because all the other parameters seems to be quite okay. Am I missing out on anything, guys? Just let me know. Is there any particular parameters I have to start testing, like magnesium, calcium, or anything? Do let me know. As for now, I'm testing only for phosphates and the usual nitrates, pH, alkalinity, and pretty much that's it. If I feel the need, I will test for ammonia and everything. That's pretty much it. I'm doing only the basic testing. I'm not doing anything more than that. So let me know if there is anything else I should start testing, and probably I should start dosing as well. That would be very helpful. Other than that, that's pretty much all I have for this month's update. The tank's looking quite good. Everything is settling down. And yes, I also started, well, not started adding, I just added one SPS coral, forest fire, and I accidentally broke the tip of it last week when I was doing the water cleaning, which I again put back in, as you can see from these video clips. So here is my forest fire. It's not opening up because I had the water change done an hour ago, but as you can see, the tip is broken off. And I put the tip somewhere over there. I'll show you in a second. And there's a forest fire tip that I put in. So they might not be opening up right now very much because I just did a water change like an hour ago. So I'll just probably try to show you more in the next video. I'm trying to do videos, but it's been really hard. The lockdown, guys, it's really like, I'm in Melbourne and we're on stage 4 lockdown. We cannot go anywhere outside. We're allowed to go out only twice per day, once for exercising and once for any essential shopping. Other than that, you're not allowed to go outside, and even your exercising and essential shopping have to be within 5 kilometers. Thankfully, my LFS is within, like, it's 3 kilometers away from me, so I'm glad about that. But other than that, it's been a nightmare. It's getting to everyone I know as well. It's gotten to me as well. I'm trying really hard. It's really hard to find the motivation to make more videos. I actually wanted to do a series of videos on how I ended up to where I am with my tank, to going through stages of setup to help for new reefers. But it's really hard to get motivated to do that. I would appreciate if you could just post your comments on my YouTube channel and subscribe and, like, you know, give me some motivation to do that video, because I really want to, because I did a lot of mistakes, and lately I've been in touch with one of the new reefers nearby, and he's been doing pretty much the same mistakes that I did, so I'm literally guiding this reefer as well. Hopefully he will get on with his tag and not quit. So other than that, that's all I have for now. Hopefully I'll try to do my series of updates in a more frequent manner, but I'm glad I'm able to make at least once a month video. So that's all I have for you guys. Until next time, maybe a couple of weeks later or after a month, I'll catch up with you again. Until then, keep reefing. It's bye from Praxi Prax.